So let's say there's someone who's listening to this who's going through, a fair amount of panic attacks, or they know they have a lot of anxiety,
Mm.
and it limits their life, it limits their relationships, etc. What is step one or one, two, three that they can start doing today or tomorrow to start, perhaps doing something that might genuinely help their anxiety?
Yeah. So I do have a 3-step process that I guide people through this so they can resolve it. We talked a lot about the third step, the what I call catalyst integration of taking the people and the things that really bother you, the boulders from the past, and releasing them.
Hmm.
But the first two steps are probably more important to start with, or just overall. Number one is you have to have a fully regulated nervous system. Because if you're in anxiety, I mean, most people in this world are dysregulated. It means they're tense. It means they're always thinking, always doing. They're busy. They're just on. Their nervous system's on all the time, and it can't harmonize. So we have to learn how to shut that nervous system off, how to release deep, deep tensions in our body, so that because the tensions are what's holding all the trapped emotions in. So what I do is very simple, and I guide people through this. I lay flat. I release the muscles in my body systematically. Just keep doing it. I release the control of the mind, which is harder, and I guide people through that. And surrender, like let go. So I can see my mind, I can see all this stuff being released. That has to be a regular practice. It's non negotiable. Because if we keep activated and tense and stressed and in the go, 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 we're never going to resolve anxiety, panic, depression. That's number one. And number two is how to unhook in the moment. Because here's the thing with therapy is good and all, ayahuasca, whatever you want to do to release these boulders. But if you release these boulders, but you're still not handling emotions every day, moment to moment, you're still going to keep piling stuff on. So we have to learn not just in a 30-minute session, but 24 hours a day. How do we process emotions? And I teach people that how to stay relaxed, how to release this feeling, how to feel the feeling and release it for good so that this stuff, as it's coming, as someone cuts you off in traffic, as you get a bad email, as whatever happens, you're not tensing and holding it in, piling more in. You're releasing, processing. And then the third step is the catalyst integration, is like taking the big boulders. This is the fun step, right? Of the
Hmm.
past and releasing the stuff. So you're regulating to allow your body to release more more easily. You're releasing the steam of the day as it comes, like as it processes, which gets rid of some of the rocks inside. And then you're releasing the boulders that are damming you up.
And is there a moment where, because a lot of this is seems great for emotional regulation and releasing things that are holding you back, and at what point that is there a process in what you teach people that you can feel that there is enough, let's say, um, negative emotion in a situation or in a relationship where you can make decisions to rectify, to bring up with a friend that, listen, what you did hurt me, or with a partner that, okay, this is not a good feeling, I think we need to go to counseling, or we need to break up, or whatever. So what is the, again, I use the term, what is the pattern interrupt within feeling these things, where it's not about releasing it, it's about accepting it and then making a decision based on that?
Yeah, you're right. You have to choose a different path to end the pattern that's causing, discord in your life. That comes through that integration, meaning you can get all the advice from experts and therapists or me whatever on what to do in a moment. Don't
Right.
listen to that, because once you start handling the suppressed energies inside of you that are keeping you in that pattern and you integrate them, you will naturally see the pattern clearly that you were completely unconscious to. That's what the subconscious is all the stuff we're unaware of, but it comes to the surface, it integrates, and all of a sudden you see, oh my gosh, I'm in a manipulative relationship, or I'm manipulating people subtly, or I'm holding a lot of shame, or I'm being very defensive, you will see it so clearly that now you will know what to do innately. You don't need me, you don't need a therapist, you just will know. And that's the moment where you step in and make that choice, and you end the pattern, you end the ripple, and you expand. And so it's a natural
Huh.
process on your own that unfolds beautifully if you do this.